We have a really competitive district this year, especially with the addition of Longview because they have a really strong CX program and one returning state competitor for, I think, all 4 years of high school. So it's going to be really challenging tomorrow.
How many teams will you have?
I have 4 teams. 3 of them will be able to compete, and we're still narrowing down what 3 that will be. They've been really competitive all year long with different kids taking the lead at different meets. So today we're going to decide the final listing. But my 4 teams are Gillen Boyer and Josh Robertson, which are 3-year returners. Hunter Allen and Avery Fox, they're my fourth-year senior team. Sean Alamang, who's new to district or to debate this year, and then Jessica Lapham, and she's a 3-year returner. And then Catherine Notek and Karen Hurtado are first-year debaters, and they've done really well this year too.
Other than the last team, sounds like a lot of experience kids in this.
Yeah, we have actually probably more experience than most people in our district. Mount Pleasant has a growing program. They've got a new coach and they're building, and Hallsville and Pine Tree saw a lot of turnover with their debaters, so we're hoping that that will give us an edge to compete. Really, it's Longview who's we're looking at as our biggest competitor.
Oh, okay. Didn't Hallsville, aren't they usually pretty good in debate?
Really good in debate. But the last couple of years, my kids have really given them a run for their money. So we're hoping that this year, since they've had that turnover in members graduating, that we'll be able to take a little bit of the lead in that.
Have they had a lot of practice? Have you taken them to a lot of meets?
Yeah, we've gone to a lot of meets, and they've done 3 to 4 rounds at every meet. And if they haven't, the last meet we went to was in Mount Pleasant, and there were teams from Pine Tree, Mount Pleasant, and T-High there, and my kids ranked higher than them consistently. So I'm hoping that they'll do that tomorrow. We'll see if that happens or not.
How could you quickly explain what cross-ex debate is all about, cross-examination?
Okay, so CX debate is policy debate. So it focuses on a United States federal policy and the need to enact that policy. So the affirmative team votes that we should enact the policy, and they find one that's on the general broad topic. This year it's about oceans, developing the world's oceans in a non-military use. And so they find a case, they present that case, and the negative side is to discredit the affirmative. They want to prove that they're not the best option, that we should keep things how they are. It's better in the status quo. And so the debate depends on the argumentation that they present to the judge in their timed speeches, and then the questioning techniques that they use in their cross-ex periods.
Is it such that they arrive and don't know whether they're going to be for or against? They draw for that or something?
Yeah, the first round you find out if you're affirmative or negative, and then the next round, if you were affirmative in the first round, you're always negative in the second, and then the third round is a flip round. So they flip for who they are. This year we have so many teams competing that we're actually going to break to quarterfinals before we go to semifinals. So it's going to be really competitive because everybody has a full team load this year, and with the addition of Longview, then that just is 3 more teams to add in.